Hello, coaches. I'm Coach Ryan Watkins at thelinemanfactory.com. Today we're going to talk about offensive linemen. What we're going to talk about today, you'll be able to use either in youth football, high school, college, or even professional. Another trick that you can use, a lot of times linemen get to the line of scrimmage and they're so busy thinking about who they're going to block that they forget what the count is. Okay, is it on 1? Is it on 2? Is it on first down? Okay, they forget those things. A lot of teams have code words that they use, deuce, 2, whatever the case may be. One thing that we use is what we call what's for dinner. Okay, well, if I say, Nick, what's for dinner? And if he says taco, I know it's on 2. Okay, taco has 2 syllables, so it's on 2. If he says burrito, 3 syllables, so that's on 3. If he says beans, 1 syllable, then I know it's on 1. Okay, if I say what's for dinner and no one answers me, then I know it's on first down. Okay, there's nothing for dinner. It's on first down. Okay, you can use you can use whatever, steak, mashed potatoes, whatever you want. Okay, but you want to have some type of code, some type of way of communicating with your linemen so that they know when they're on that field and you can't go out there to be with them on the field, that they're able to communicate with each other. So you need to have that prepared before that game starts. A couple of things that you want to be aware of, especially for youth football or freshman football, JV, high school, are some common mistakes that linemen make. Okay, number one mistake that they make is they play too high. Okay, they're standing up in their stance. They don't play low enough. You see it all the time. You even see it in the pros sometimes too. Okay, so if Nick's trying to block me or I'm trying to block him, you want to make sure that there's very good demeanor, that he's getting underneath my pads and trying to get me back up on my heels. Okay, he doesn't want to try to block up high right here. Okay, this isn't really doing much. He wants you to get underneath right here where I can get my hips through, shoulders back, everything, arms fully extended. Okay, that punch, drive, climb. That's what we want. How you do this? Practice, practice, practice. We have chutes on our field. You can use anything. You can use PVC pipes at Home Depot. Okay, you can make them pretty easily. Get something where they fire out of their stance that have some type of ceiling on it where they won't pop up out of their stance. Okay, you can use cages, whatever the case may be. Okay, but practice that every single day. That'll help them come out of their stance flat as opposed to standing straight up in their stance. Another thing that a lot of linemen do, especially at the youth level and in the early high school level, is when they break the huddle, they look directly at the guy they're blocking. It's a dead giveaway. Okay, I tell my defensive linemen all the time, look at the guy right in the eyes as soon as he breaks that huddle. If he looks at you, 99% of the time he's going to block you. If he looks at a linebacker, he's going at linebacker, which means you're going to get trapped or down blocked. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you can tell your defensive linemen to look for as an offensive lineman when they break the huddle. So as an offensive lineman, you need to be aware of that. You come out of the huddle and just look straight ahead. Don't look at anyone in the eye, anything like that. Look straight ahead, get down in your stance and keep looking straight ahead. Don't look off, I'm blocking 46 or whoever, okay? Keep it straight.